Hello and welcome back to our Tuesday night Dungeons & Dragons stream with Skies of Ardathas, episode 18. As a quick reminder, I know I haven't talked about this much on the channel, but if you're watching right now, that means you are earning channel points, and you can spend those points to interact with the game in some degrees. You can spend those to bless a character, grant them a bless die that they get to use at a point of their choosing once before the session ends. You can also provide our characters with healing surges when they're in dire straits, or you can grant the party with inspiration, or if you're really swimming in points, you can do a mass bless and give everyone a bless die all at once. So as you're accruing those channel points, if we get to a point where you're like, maybe someone could use some help, throw them a healing surge or a bless or something like that, they really appreciate it. Plus, it gives me clearance to use stronger enemies and be a little harsher. So when last we left our heroes, we started last session with a dragon fight with Gloombelly the Deep Dragon. And it was a little bit of a hairy fight between Gloombelly and the party. Gloombelly, of course, had 3 of his hellhounds with him as well. Couple of characters dropped 0 hit points. Paladin was frightened for most of the fight. But thanks to some clever use of spells and just not giving up, the party was able to down Gloombelly and take out the hellhounds. And so that was awesome. Following that fight, they then proceeded down to the next level of the Dungeon of Morthalond, which is the Crystal Mines level. And on this level, they discovered a colony of myconids who have been harassed by some sort of spectral monstrosity that dwelt deeper in the cavern. And they offered their assistance and went down there and found out that it was, in fact, a spirit troll, a troll who was demolished so thoroughly by psychic damage that its regeneration brought it back as an ephemeral, spectral version of its former self, and it dealt psychic damage and stunned our party, but it also walked around invisibly, but that wasn't a problem at all, thanks to a Lantern of Revealing that Irynyx recently crafted, literally right before the encounter, I think. So that worked out great. And that was where we stopped, was right after that spirit troll fight. So I'll move us back to the Crystal Mines map. And you all can discuss or let me know what you are doing from here now that the corpse of the spirit troll has dissipated and dissolved, leaving nothing behind. Oh, and like I said last time, you find the remains of a humanoid dwarf cleric that looks like it was a previous victim of this spirit troll, along with the remains of countless myconids.
These are all dead ends down here, right?
Yes,
what remains
they appear
does
to be
a species of naked fungus people leave?
mostly fungus.
Okay. I suppose we should go tell them that their assailant is...
Yeah, we should turn in our side quest.
All right.
Can we just,
did we need to search the remains, see if there's anything interesting in there?
Well,
if you kick through
the dwarf...
If you kick through the remains, you find, like I mentioned last time, the dwarf appears to be a cleric of the machine, of the divine engine. And so they have the cog holy symbol on an amulet. But none of the equipment, it's all mundane equipment. So if you wanted to collect it, you sure could.
Any
shield, mace, that sort of thing.
Features?
No.
Okay.
Can I just have a search around? I want to see if we can find the other way. The way round to where we were going to cross that drop onto the pillar.
Well,
sure. See if it...
We have to walk back to the mushroom people to get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Apparently.
So
I just want to have a quick...
We might as well do that first.
Yeah, if you want to roll I'll take either perception or investigation, your choice, Dave. Persuasion.
What? Oh, duh.
The cavern is unfazed
Son
by
of a
your
bitch.
kind words.
Persuade the secret door to open.
Nope. It is all does all appear to be dead ends.
Okay.
If the way to that, the rope that you found is not at the end of that hall.
Oopsie.
When you return, Sovereign watches you all approach and looks looks like a Myconid. I guess how their expression.
Yeah.
How would it look? It crunches up the mushroom face a little bit in response to your return, and you hear there's that puff of communicative spores in the air, and then you hear that voice in your head again, and it says, "You were successful, or have you rethought your chances?"
The creature will not trouble you any longer. We have dispatched it. Looks all
then
noble and proud.
Then the mushroom bits of the face go from scrunched to spread wide, and it's like, "Oh, many thanks. There is little that we can do to show our gratitude."
It's all right.
Please, the
if,
knowledge that we have helped is all the reward we need.
Did some other people like us come through here?
Yes. Some like you, some not like you.
How long ago?
Sometime. Many cycles.
I will describe the pillar room and explain that there was a rope. It looks like someone went down. What's at the bottom of the pillar?
The bottom, I believe there are caverns and worked stone, an old fortress of sorts, much of which was flooded. We don't go down there.
River, how many levels below it is?
Levels.
Well,
It is
it's
it is
deeper
quite
than-
deep.
Levels.
Oh,
Okay.
Do you
Too much
remember-
dead air. Someone do something.
we need not bury here.
Do you remember
Those
climb down?
who I would surmise that it was those who came before you, a group of 4. There was a scaled one, 2 who were much smaller than you, and then one who looks like, and it motions towards Aerashka and Celsia.
Hmm. A normie.
But they visited us and then left. One of them stayed longer with our colony. We offered them the same rest and safety as much as we could, which I extend to you as well. One of them stayed with us, a short one, and thought that he could investigate the monster that lived down the tunnel, but we have not seen him.
Never split
The
pie,
others-
idiot.
The others left, and it was their intent to find a way below as well, but I have not seen or heard from any of them in a long time.
I believe we've found the remains
Long enough
of
for
the.
them to decompose, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh, no,
Should
can
you-
take us to where the pillar is?
you know already where it is, it would seem.
No, we could only get there from. And I explained the room with the
Oh.
chest high opening.
Oh, yes. And then it turns to the myconid next to it, and it nods, and it goes, I will show you the path. And it,
Cool.
Thank you.
of course, thank you. Should you need a place to rest, you are more than welcome in our colony.
Mighty nice.
It's
of you.
appreciated.
All right. And then this one leads you back down the tunnel.
This was all collapsed, right?
Nope, that's a path heading north.
Oh. What's down there? I'll ask the guide.
The travelers that were here previously, we found them when they made camp there. It's just a dead end. I don't know if there's anything to find.
Can we look?
I'll look. Yeah.
And it's
I'm
like,
guessing
very
the
well,
way that
I'll
we
wait.
want to go is this way.
Yeah, the myconid
ignore
is
me.
leading you to the southeast.
Might serve our mission to learn of purposes their own.
Very well. I will await.
Can I ask
The
what my
room
little
beyond
aura
looks-
is?
Oh, that was for your saving throw buff. I can take that off since we're not in combat.
Isn't that 10 feet?
Right. Well, it's also not the right
Oh,
size.
is it
5
10
feet
feet?
right
I thought
now.
it was 5.
It's 10 feet.
It's 10 feet now?
Okay, well,
It's always been
I
10
thought it was
feet.
like 17th level before 10th feet or 10 feet.
No?
No, then it's 30 feet.
yeah.
Thanks for that sub, because I'm pretty sure the Ancients one is 5 and 10.
No, that's the +3 saves is all paladins.
Yeah. No, but
Yeah. It's just the size of the aura that we're not sure. But that's fine. Just remind me when we start combat again and all. Or when it's relevant, I guess. Yeah, the room beyond looks much like the caverns that you've seen before. Squall, in your vision of the history of this place, you can see, much like previously, mine tracks, mining equipment, and stuff like that, all of which is gone now. The room is a large round room, and then it goes back kind of around this corner into another chamber back there.
does it look... Yeah. Have we come across the signs of their camp, or that was...
Once
far
you
back?
Like years ago, wasn't
go
it?
around the corner there, you definitely see that there is some stuff back here. Let me reveal this. In this small room beyond, you see that there's like a backpack that is old, dusty. There's a book, a leather-bound book whose pages look like they've been torn and shredded and spread all over this area. And you see like a bedroll and some clothing, but all that is very old and probably covered in spores and fungus at this point too.
Nothing in the bag.
The bag looks like it contains the contents of an explorer's pack.
Okay, but no audio log or journal or anything.
No, correct.
Yeah. Why does the journal look all torn up? Or the book, I guess.
Why? That's a great question.
Well, I rolled. Can I make a guess?
That's what you're rolling for. Okay.
Huh? Well, I mean, like, I'm rolling to investigate and see what I can figure out about their
Sure.
camp, if anything.
It's
figured that was
okay. So the first thing that you
it.
can tell is that it looks like the possessions and everything that you find here indicates that one person rested here, not a party. At least the state of the camp as you find it. It looks like it was one person's stuff. As far as the journal or the book itself, the pages are, when you kind of look at them, you can tell that they're mostly legible still. It just looks like whether it was an animal attack or whatever happened, someone sought to tear these pages out from this journal and just throw them around. It doesn't look like there's any rhyme or reason to the distribution of the pages of this.
Okay.
To
Is
your
there anything
knowledge.
of note on the pages, or is it just?
Yeah, if you take the time to collect them all, I will share a handout with you all.
Oof.
This does appear to be a journal, and it looks like it is belonged to someone named Tarly.
Samuel Tarly?
And no.
Ha ha ha, get it. Okay.
But I have shown that to all of you. Aerashka and Celsia, did you two stay back by the entrance of the room? where your
Yeah,
tokens
actually,
are?
I wanted to approach Aerashka while everyone else was up ahead
Okay.
and just be like, Aerashka, you're from... It's kind of similar to this, right?
Yeah, quite a bit.
Is it always so cold and musty? I feel like I haven't been able to breathe in 2 days.
This feels refreshing to me and cool, as opposed to damp, I guess.
I guess I hadn't thought about that. I just assumed you might have been happy to see the sun when you first came up.
It was a very different world. Much hotter than I was hoping for. Much brighter than I was hoping for. And so wide.
Huh. Any tips for staying comfy down here?
Just don't step in the water. That'll get your feet wet, and it'll make it really uncomfortable.
Noted. And she'll head up to the rest of the group.
Nick, looking at that last part of Tarly's journal, does that sound similar to any disease that Zephyr has ever encountered? A reminder of anything?
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
25.
I'm gonna say no. You're pretty confident that not only does this not sound familiar, but you're confident that whatever Tarly experienced, it's not like a medical condition. You know what I mean? It was probably something that was caused by, your guess is like a magical effect of some sort.
Okay. Good to know.
Knowing that, and since we have his remains on hand, I mean, could we detect magic, see if there was anything affecting him, or is it just?
Well,
We have a dwarf
there's
remains?
you have the
Not
dwarf's
Tarly's.
remains. Yep.
The dwarf cleric, I think.
I think that's a different person.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
Tarly is the mage. Right?
Yeah.
I'm guessing the armor that Zephyr's wearing belonged to the Leonine.
Consumed by a toxic ooze. Yeah. I guess they just dropped him in the well. I don't really know how, or there was another one. Pretty poor teamwork, if that's the case.
Why is he worried about the mushroom people attacking him?
Some people just
Prejudice?
don't understand mushrooms, I guess.
Yeah.
That's good that the explosive runes wore off or whatever.
Yeah.
We just kind of waltzed in there.
Wait, don't you have to read the explosive runes?
He's like, oh yeah, you're right. Take 10d6 damage.
Right as Irynyx says that. Explosion.
I guess I will perfectly backtrack over my own footprints on the way out.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, Irynyx is like, I've placed explosive runes all over
Yeah.
and slowly puts the book down and just steps away.
Yeah. The
okay.
Myconid watches as you guys come out, and it's like, was anything to be found?
Nothing of consequence.
To be careful, should you go back in that room. No. You never approached him while he had set up his camp? The
We did
individual
not.
who left.
I did not.
Mm-hmm. And there's no corpse in this area, this little antechamber or whatever.
Correct. Not that you could see.
Mm-hmm.
Boss.
All
So
right.
then what happened to him?
I don't know.
Things to
But
keep in
then
mind.
the Myconid leads you down the hall to that leads southwest, just off of where you came in, to a large room, and it walks in this direction, and then it comes to this wall, and it stops, and it stares at the wall for a minute. This wall right here. And then it kind of like scratches its side, and then it turns around to look at you, and it points over its shoulder. This wall was not always here.
Eh?
And then it goes, oh, and it poofs out more communicative spores, and then it looks
Mhm.
at Squall, and it's like, this wall is new.
Is it like actual new construction, or just has it collapsed? Or if I touch it, does it feel like wall? Or is it gelatinous ooze or mimic? Or
So do you touch it?
yeah,
Okay. Your hand sinks it. No, I'm kidding. It's stone. But yeah, you get a sense that there was a cave in here at some point.
okay. And then this is a dead end room, then.
Correct.
How difficult does it look to excavate?
It would take time. I would say probably the length of a long rest.
Well, we're gonna have to drop down into that pit anyway, right?
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Hmm. Dropping down is the easy part.
Yeah.
Landing is the hard part.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's anything interesting. All right.
How deep is the tunnel leading to the next level?
And the mic
Asking
and it is
our guide.
and it's like many myconids high, many dozens of us.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
There's no telling how deep the collapse extends into the tunnel.
Yeah.
And it points to the wall again, and it goes, this used to lead right to the platform, to use Squall's word.
Does it?
And it goes, this was a small tunnel that led to the deep drop. But now, and it motions around, it's like now the tunnel is blocked.
I don't have any spell that'll get through it.
Got mold earth.
Yeah, I don't think mold earth works. I've got that. It's got to be loose earth to excavate.
Loose earth. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I look at Celsia. Well, the only alternative, either we dig through here or we go down the chasm that you didn't want to go down earlier.
This leads directly to the platform that we want to arrive at, right? The one that was bonded to the other thing. Yeah.
That's pretty much what you can guess from what the Myconid's saying, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If only there were a cave bear to help us excavate this.
Yeah, something with it. Is there any way that anyone can get something with a tunnel, a burrowing speed?
Move speed.
Badger or something?
Shut up.
Secret druid levels.
There's got to be a way through.
We could just dig it.
Oh, do you?
You could just dig it.
Yeah, do you
Look at
have the
my
tools for
arms.
that?
I can make, like, having the tools part is not the
Yeah,
problem.
like-
It's just.
Irynyx made a shovel out of her multi-tool thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Okay.
start digging.
Okay. So we're camping for a long rest, essentially?
Seems that way.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, technically you haven't...
Well, you guys.
Oh, I guess you
camp
took one
while
after the
you can help.
dragon, yeah.
We took a long rest after we defeated Gloom.
When I say a long rest, I mean I'm assuming that it's rotating work. It's not one or two people working for 8 hours straight.
Do we actually
but
get
you-
the benefit of a long rest, though?
Yep, I'm fine with it. Again, assuming everyone's rotating through,
Okay.
I would treat it as a long rest.
Sounds good to me then.
Once you
In that
all start
case,
digging...
I will go. I'll be one of the first people, and I break out my divine. What's it called? My channel divinity that gives me a advantage on athletics,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sure.
and I just start like
working almost considerably faster than those around you. Celsia gets to it. The Myconid thanks you again for what you did for the colony, and then it, seeing that you're kind of settling in and working, it heads out.
Should
I
you
will
encounter any more trouble, please do not hesitate to call upon us.
How would we do this?
I mean,
1-800.
I guess you
while
have to come
while
find
we're
us, I
still
suppose.
here,
Of
for as long
Oh.
as we remain present in your company.
course. I don't know what lies below, but should you find yourselves venturing back up, the welcome that Sovereign extended remains. We would much like to see you again before you leave.
Thank you.
Very well.
All right. Okay, so you can all go ahead and treat that as a long rest and recharge everything that's necessary, spell slots and all that.
Hey, who all wants to join hands and commune with the fates?
That sounds rad.
Commune
I
with
was
the
gonna
what?
Celsia is really gung ho and working twice as hard as everyone else for 10 minutes, and
Hey, that's pretty good. That's like
yeah, no,
10 minutes of hard work.
yeah, yeah.
Shush
Like-
you.
Just panting and sweating like the rest of us.
Aerashka, I'm assuming you wanted to do a seance. Was that what you
Impeccable.
wanted to do?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, it totally.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm going to
Yeah.
reveal the next room, but you guys can do whatever you want to do during the long
What was
rest.
Aerashka saying?
It's a class
What?
feature to do like a seance, but
Yeah.
Oh.
in this particular case, it's communing with the fates, not the spirits.
Mhm.
So,
The fates?
yeah, I'm gonna pull a spell out of the ether and have that as one of my prepared spells.
I see.
Cool. Do we get to know, or is it a spoiler?
I choose you, Wither and Bloom.
Oh,
Ooh.
Nice.
You all have a spell scroll of that.
we do.
We do?
Mhm. Yeah,
You do?
Okay, cool. We do.
that Squall might use it against the big part fungus dragon, but
Hmm.
It wasn't a fungus dragon.
it was a fungus dragon. He had fungus growing on him.
Hmm.
Got a point.
And in D&D taxonomy, mushrooms are plants too.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
While
Close enough.
Zephyr's not working, she's trying really hard to pray to Immic in the commune. Like when you're trying really hard to dream about something, that's what she's trying to do.
Yeah,
Pray to.
there's
Manifest it.
Yeah.
there's no response.
And she's still saying Immic, by the way.
Yeah, while everyone else is working nice and hard, I will provide music accompaniment and cheer them on. You guys are doing great.
Mhm.
Is it like the Bard version of Jock Jams? Just very like motivational songs to work to.
Mhm.
Just heavy metal.
I mean, I also could have just, misty stepped over to the other side, but
You'd have to be able to see through it, though.
yeah, from here.
Well, now
can
you
see.
can. All right, so 8
So
hours
it's-
When we
later.
were here.
Yes, 8 hours later, you have a path cleared into the room beyond.
You did it.
The room just past your current one, the one that you just opened up. You do see, much like before, signs of a camp. However, this looks like there were two individuals here. You see two backpacks and bedrolls. Yeah. But unlike before, it doesn't look like this one was ransacked or torn through. This one looks like they
Not yet,
left.
it doesn't.
Not yet.
I thought there were only 4.
Yeah. The leaning guy whose armor we found, the guy in the explosive runes place, and these two.
I thought one of them died level up.
Yeah, the Leonin.
So there would only be 3 that got to this level.
Yeah, 2 packs in here and 1 pack in the other place.
And one more person who made it all the way down.
No, I'm sure that's the nun
No?
that probably went down.
I'm just
Alright.
guessing.
I am still using the lantern of revealing, just,
Oh, sure. Okay.
A
Let me get
lantern of
my
just in case.
spirit troll tokens. Wait, what is it? 30 feet? Never mind. No, you guys are good.
The Lantern of Blacklight.
Actually, roll. I did roll to scope out the
I'm gonna
No,
walk.
I refuse to invent that. Better to not know.
What?
Something should not be brought into the world.
The really interesting and plot drenched camp.
Oh,
It's just drenched in plot.
it's drenched in plot, dripping with plot.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
don't
thanks
like
to your
it.
investigation, you can tell that it looks like well, with the amount of time that's passed, actually, yeah, you just find mundane items, and not even nearly as much like tools or stuff that you found previously. It literally just looks like they intended to return to this place at some point, but no one has.
Sure. Okay.
And then in the room where Celsia and Aerashka and now Squall are, that is where you saw previously with the climbing rope that is secured to the floor and draped over the edge down into the darkness below.
Oh, we did another long rest, right?
We did.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's all your flying spells.
What's the over under on that dwarf thinking we're dead by now? We've been down here for like 2 days.
I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, you paid him up front,
Yeah, we
So-
paid him. He doesn't really care, does he?
right?
No.
The only thing Aerashka was worried about is if they'd be planning an ambush on our way back up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Since we're going back, I mean,
Well, if we
Oh,
let-
are we not leaving? Oh, okay.
no.
Some of us
this
are.
is our home now.
Yeah.
yeah, this is the rest- all that stuff about the abyssal sea and like
No,
ley
it's,
lines and all that shit. No, it's just this place.
it's
Yep.
just the Underdark campaign now. Okay.
Well, welcome to Skies of Morthaland.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If we go down far enough, do we fall out the other side?
You might.
Be careful of pit traps now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's first?
Me.
Okay. Climbing down will be athletics checks, but because the rope is already secured and knotted for climbing, they will be relatively low DC.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Squall, do you want to use inspiration? No, I'm kidding. Squall, you are confident in your descent.
I'm probably going to need a little help. I'm
What
gonna,
are we sitting on for inspiration right now, Dave?
1.
Okay.
One.
Yeah, I'm going to guidance myself as I'm going down.
I'm going to grant you all another inspiration for seeing the spirit troll bit through to the end.
Wait, Aerashka, I was gonna help you. Never mind. Nice.
11.
Are you sure you don't want to help her now that she's rolling 11?
I was gonna help her before she started climbing, but then she started climbing.
Will also guide myself.
Maybe we should have had the people susceptible to
Oof.
falling go first.
Oh my god.
Oh, I rolled a 4 at
I
least.
have wings. I'm
Hey,
not even trying.
11sies, buddies.
11.
Rolling.
Yeah, so you all, thanks to some guidance, you're able to go down securely and confident in your descent. Irynyx, you're a little shaky, but at
I
the
have
same time,
wings.
it's probably I was gonna say it's probably not uncertainty and more like I don't need this.
Yeah.
I'm curious why you climbed down at all and not
I
just...
I wanted to see what the novelty was.
Experience the world like everyone else.
I don't climb much.
Yeah, the rope is long. It descends much like you knew. It went down 100 feet.
Mhm.
And even when you get to the bottom of the rope, it's still like another 10-foot drop to the floor. Down there, you're at the base of an absolutely cavernous abyss. You're at the very bottom of that. And nearby, not too far away in the darkness, you see a large set of stone doors carved into the wall of this abyss, the wall of this cavern, that are cracked open. And beyond, you see a set of stairs going down even further. Squall, in your history vision. Oh, first of all, I should say that these stone doors and also the stone around you, once you get deep enough, you see that it takes on a distinct green color.
Shocker.
Right?
Wow.
And
It's
Squall, in
been
your
poisoned.
history
Could it be?
Squall, in your history vision, you see that those doors are. You don't see the doors in your history vision. It's almost like they're blocked. They were at one point blocked by the cavern wall around them. So I'm going to move us to a new map.
Yay, map.
And so everyone is in the northwest corner of this map. I'll center everyone's vision. We've got the stairs behind you leading back up and out. Open doors. And then there's this room, this octagonal room of this worked green stone. The ceiling is about 20 feet above your heads. And then there's another set of doors on the southwest. Those doors are closed.
Anybody else getting a bad feeling about this place?
No?
I had a bad feeling a few levels ago.
Should be fine.
Also the as you descend those stairs, pretty much from when you get through the doorway, the stairs themselves and also the floor of this room and the wall with the door and all that, it's slimy and wet. You actually have to move slowly and with intent to avoid slipping and falling. So
Ew.
until noted otherwise, you are on difficult terrain.
Oh man, if only you took that 6th druid level.
Why?
You can't be you're not slowed by difficult terrain.
I have a fix.
Door time.
Are there any symbols
right.
on the door or around the door?
There are runes carved into the this door, carved onto the outsides, like around the edging, like you can kind of see on the art here. But they are not Amkagorian runes. They're runes you haven't seen before. But then carved into the floor at the base of the door are Amkagorian runes that are a warning, letting you know to turn back.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Comforting.
Do we know the literal message of the runes? Because we do have the comprehend language helm. So
yes,
should just.
I will type it into Roll20 chat.
There is a grid.
There is. Well, yes. I'll turn the grid on when it becomes relevant.
Okay.
Ice skating.
The slip and slide.
Yeah. Oh, do you think if we go up to the top of the stairs and then someone give me a shield?
Absolutely not.
Will be fun.
So the writing at the base of the doors says, "These doors must remain closed for the safety of all of Morthaland. Turn back."
And these are actually sealed, right? It was the ones up here that were cracked open?
Yeah.
Yes, the ones at the top of the stairs were already open. These doors are closed.
Aerashka, turn back.
What?
Did you say you were opening the door? Because I was helping on that. That's weird.
I'm gonna walk up to the door and use my divine sense. Wait, that doesn't penetrate through doors. Never mind.
No.
Worst plot feature ever made. Ever.
Question. Why are we opening this door?
This is a good question.
I don't know.
Aerashka.
What could possibly be behind it?
Whatever else has made it through this level, or the previous levels, seems to have gone, farther than
if
us.
it was that catastrophic, it would have happened by now, because the gnome has been through here, and the person who is attuned to the seeing thing is also on this level. So
I think it's a bit late for Morthaland to begin with.
Can we see any signs that this door has been opened?
I'll take an investigation check.
I'll fail that.
Yes.
Celsia, yeah, you do believe that this door has been used, actually more recently than even the campsites that you found.
So yeah, I kneel over and I basically call call Irynyx over and I'm like, look, it looks like there's markings in this kind of puddly gross shit on the ground. I don't say.
Watch out
I
for
don't.
puddles.
Yeah, no, I think out of character that sounds like actors that I know.
It feels as though this door has already been opened.
Well, if someone is in there, then either they might be in trouble or they might be unleashing this trouble somehow. So that might be a reason to go inside ourselves.
I think what's on the other side is. Never mind. All right.
I think we should check it out. I don't like leaving a mystery unsolved.
Just when people put warnings on things, it's usually a bad sign.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and it killed the previous people that, entered and then fled.
All right, so you're opening the door. Squall?
Those heroes who've time and time again have conquered over evil and defended the innocent. They didn't turn back when warned. They continued onward heroically in their duty.
Yeah, a lot of would-be heroes died that way too.
We're not would-be heroes, are we?
I know plenty of would-be heroes.
Squall.
Next time we have a long rest, remind me to get all of your wills in order. just in case.
I do not
the doors open.
Let it be known.
Of course.
I did not want this to happen.
Okay, we'll put
Squall,
it on the record.
Thank you.
Squall, you recognize the room beyond. This is the room you saw when you used the communication panel up above. Inside, you see a gnome standing on that panel, and the doors slide open, and you hear a squeal, and then he makes to run out the open door on the northwest.
I'm gonna use command. I shout,
"Okay, let's
halt!" And he has
just
to
a saving
save.
throw.
I think because the grid's not on. It's telling me there's
Wisdom 14.
10 feet.
I'll turn the grid on here. Wisdom save 14. Okay.
Wisdom 14.
Loading my sheet. All right, wisdom save 14. He failed.
Hell yeah.
He freezes in his tracks, stands rigid, and you hear him whimper.
I don't have my sword drawn, but I do take a step forward. I take a few steps forward. I basically close like half the distance, and I point.
Sure.
And I say, I am Celsia Luminaire Rose, knight on the errand of King Summershield, bane of Gloombelly, dragon of Morthaland. Speak your name, gnome.
Doesn't matter. Unless you're coming to pay tribute, your presence here makes no difference.
I just kind of close
Why don't you
around
tell us
him.
what's going on
I'm
down
like
here,
over here.
Minlin?
Sorry, I keep moving. There we go.
Squall says Minlin, and he blinks a little bit and looks at Squall. And he's like, what? Yeah, yes, you're right. I am Minlin. But it doesn't matter. Turn now, or give yourselves up. I might show mercy.
What?
We're not your enemy.
Oh,
You make all of this slime.
No. No. Any who come here now are enemies until made friends.
Well, let's make friends then.
Well, you're Minlin. This is Celsia. This is Irynyx, and I introduce everybody apart from myself.
And that's Squall.
And he's like, names don't matter.
I step on his inseam.
He's like,
Why don't you tell us what you've been up to down here?
I have been loyal and serving, none better,
Loyal to who?
to the master. The one that you will all call master soon.
Who's the master?
Yeah, I just like
Who's the
slowly
master?
turn towards the
Who
rest
is
of
your
the
daddy
party.
and what do
Yeah,
you do?
who's the master?
You should know if you're here. Why else would you be here?
I serve no master but the will of the innocent.
Oh.
Is this thing he's standing on like the? Can we attune to that the same as upstairs?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the circle part of it, yes. That it doesn't look like it looks on here. It is glass covering a circular alcove, much like the square was up above.
Okay.
What were you doing for your master here?
Preparing, scouting, his exit.
Who is he?
He is
Ooh.
old and wise. He will turn you all into his loyal servants.
Mainland work for.
Oh, I seem to doubt that.
Where is
we
your
are
master
already,
right now?
We are already servants of Narkal.
Huh?
What?
Roll me a deception check.
Take a look.
Yeah! Oh, come on, a 2?
Roll it with advantage because of the name drop.
Jeez, plus 11? Who are you?
Oh, there you go. Now I'm going to make an insight check from Minlin. Insight is wisdom based, yeah?
Mm-hmm. It's not a save though.
No, it's a check. It's a contested check.
Yeah, I know. Spirit. No, shit.
I
I heard you trying.
His eyes narrow when Aerashka says that, and he's like, Why do you come in such a way if you're servants of Narkal? Why do you come in and hold me? Wait. I've never seen you before.
Yes, and we haven't
We've-
seen you.
Forgot the protocol.
This is very well. What is your business here?
I apologize for the deception. No. I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. I apologize for the deception. We are, in fact, servants of the same master. I am not Celsia. That is an act.
I should have known.
Squall looks
No one would
supremely-
come in and declare themselves like that.
Yes, it's a foolish character, is it not?
Very over the top, agreed.
Is there a way to try to get a sense from like physical characteristics and mannerisms whether he's like under the control of something or just like a true believer type?
Give me an insight check.
Okay. 18.
Ooh.
You get the sense that that he is being manipulated.
Okay. Yeah. And he did have the piece about not remembering his name. Okay.
So how well are you guarding that exit, by the way?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Just enough that like if he started off in that direction, I could intercept. Like I could just like hop in the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to switch to active probing then, which will be the wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
Okay. He succeeded.
Boo! And I think he knows what I just did.
So he's
Yeah.
aware of it. Oh, okay. He blinks and he's like almost like he inhaled pepper. And he's like, what? Oh, what? No, you lie! And I'm gonna call for initiative.
Oh boy. Is he starting off with an aggressive act?
He is. This is him starting it, so you can get your advantage.
Cool. Oh, I forgot to click the button. God damn it.
Mhm.
Oh, it's okay, because it never actually came up. Oh, there it is.
Oh wow!
Can you add me
Yeah.
manually, please?
Certainly.
With a 19.
Is everybody
thank
on there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay. So we'll sort.
Is this door the
and
only
so-
other open exit?
It is. Yep. There's a door on the opposite wall that is closed. That
Right.
door is open.
Okay.
He looks like he's going to cast a spell. That is his opener.
Okay. But I get to act before that happens.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna grapple him.
Ooh, nice.
So yeah, I move in and I attempt to grapple.
Okay.
19.
Ooh, you grab him.
As part of that, so basically I still don't have my sword out. So I just come up behind him and I kind of grab him and I want to cover his mouth.
Oh, sure.
Can I do that?
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Cool. Oh, shush.
Mhm.
That's my turn.
Okay. Zephyr.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to assist. And I know enough about spell casting. I don't know how much I can do in 6 seconds, but since the mouth is covered, I'm gonna try to bind his hands so he can't
Oh, sure.
any hand movements.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna call for a check or anything because he's grappled.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
that will
I'll
be your action,
just bind the hands. That's it.
Okay. Tig.
Yeah, I'm just going to run up
Break
and
his knees.
I was just going to say I'm going to kneecap him.
Wow.
Well,
Escalated.
Zephyr, you're binding just his hands, right? Not his feet.
Yeah, just hands. Yeah.
But what if his feet are also hands? We don't know with those shoes on.
You haven't taken the boots off yet.
The true nature of the beast.
He's a marpy, and he's 2 marpies in a trench coat.
okay. So, going to rage.
What? This doesn't make sense.
What?
Holy smokes!
One gnome?
Poor gnome.
Yeah, I don't like being violent typically unless I'm raging.
Don't think he's much of a threat anymore.
I just like it. I like we just smash cut to Tig hitting him so hard. All that Zephyr and Celsia are holding are just his arms.
You're gonna knock all the slime out of him.
I'm gonna be like Piccolo holding Raditz, and you're gonna fucking shoot your javelin through me or some shit.
No, I'm just kicking him on the inside of the knee, making sure that
Okay.
he's not going to be walking again anytime
One of
soon.
his arms appears over here.
So you go to strike him. He tries to react, but because his hands are bound and his mouth is covered, he is unable to use his reaction the way he would want. And you hit for 4 bludgeon damage.
Yep.
Dude, no moms.
And I'm just kind of standing in front of him, eyes red, staring at him. And then that's it.
Okay.
Whoa there, big guy. Calm down. Sun's getting real low.
You hit him, and he blinks rapidly, and then his eyes kind of like gloss over, and they start shaking again. And he's like, Aerashka, you're up.
As long as he doesn't bite my hand.
Yes, my mage hand is going to attempt to yoink any component pouch or whatever that I see he might have.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you do. He has a component pouch. He has a spell book. Which one would you want?
The component pouch.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
And then I will step away.
Oh, sure. And then on his turn, he's going to try and struggle free. So I'll make his athletics check with disadvantage. Celsia, if you want to make yours.
Okay. $17.
You still hold him.
Okay.
Squall?
He can still do things, FYI, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he tried.
I mean,
And he
he
did
tried
try.
to get out.
He
but
can't move. So
He can't move, but he can still do other things.
His speed 0. He tried to do something that required his hands, could not.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
I will. I'm gonna dash. No, I'm gonna go and have a look at this door. I don't feel comfortable dogpiling the gnome. And see if there's any similar markings to the other one.
This door has the similar runes that were carved along the sides, but there's no warning or anything. There's no Omkagorian lettering in or around or on this door.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. And then Irynyx.
I'm gonna step up, and I'd like to tie a rag, like a blindfold.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my contribution.
Sure.
Wait, you're not
So now
gouging out his eyes, Tig style?
Jesus.
No, I'm a scientist and doctor. And I also know that most spells require a line of sight, which apparently everyone ignored. So,
after he's blindfolded, bound, grappled, and muffled, Celsia, he stops struggling at this point. And then, Celsia, are you wearing gloves?
Yeah, I've got like gauntlets.
Okay.
I mean, I'm wearing
Yeah.
full plate, so
Sure. Oh, yeah. He stops struggling. He doesn't like go limp, but he stops trying to break himself free.
Okay.
So, unless anybody else has other intentions, I'm going to drop us out of combat.
yeah, I
'Cause
do
he
want to
is-
like, I do want to restrain him.
Mhm.
Like he's already bound, but I do want to just like basically keep a grip on him. But I'll release my hand so he can speak.
Sure.
check his vitals. The other
mm,
guy talked about his eyes feeling like they were gonna pop. Not that
yeah.
for this, but any physical symptoms, whatever's.
Sure. I'll take a medicine check for that.
I'll roll for it. Oh, I got a good number.
You don't see any signs of anything related to like what you read in Charlie's journal or anything like that. But once you unmuffle him, he's like, what, why, what is this all about? Why are you? What is going on?
Do you remember meeting us?
I
Just
can't
moments
see you.
ago.
Who are you?
Okay. Insight?
Sure.
Cool.
Don't know what to
Was
make
that
of it.
insight or insight?
That was insight.
Wow.
Say-
Yeah. I'm a dad.
Yeah.
It probably won't work, but I think Zephyr would try this anyway. She's gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration on him and see if it restores him back to normal.
Link that for me if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I mean, it says what.
Yeah, it's either one disease or one condition
Mhm.
out of those 4.
I mean, he's currently blinded, but I'm going to rule that Lesser Restoration won't let him suddenly see through the blindfold.
yeah.
You cured him.
I think there's a simpler way to do that.
I would say
Slots can we-
So stupid.
Zephyr, when you cast that, you get the sense that nothing was removed. The spell didn't do what you would expect it to have done. And he's like, what? How many people? What is going on?
You're under the influence of something, and we're trying to help you.
I'm gonna go ahead and remove the blindfold.
Okay. Take the blindfold off. He looks around and he sees you all and he's like, Who are you?
Do not be afraid. You
What?
were under the influence of something, and we were trying to make sure you did no harm.
Midlin, who is your master?
primarily. But
Master, I was the leader of the expedition.
I think
What?
it might be gone.
Midland, what year is it?
What? Yeah. And he would he would he says that it is the year. I'm just gonna pull in 2020 we got from chat. No.
He's got a rough year ahead of him.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what.
Do
the
not
number
open
is.
these
Yeah.
doors.
I just want to know.
he would answer the year like last year.
I see. Yes,
Mhm,
that's what I
mhm.
figured.
What's the last thing you remember before this?
Oldir and I disagreed. He left camp. He wanted to help the mushrooms, and I wanted to get down here. We were the last 2 remaining. I found the doors open and came in.
Oh, they
There was
were
a
open
pool.
already.
That's all creatures coming out of the water. That's about I nothing else. My knees hurt. Why do my knees hurt?
Sorry.
I'm still holding him, so I'll lay on
Yeah.
hands and heal him.
Okay, great.
How many points would it take to fill him up?
4.
I will do that.
And he's rubbing his leg. Well, he's still bound.
Did you say I could tell who was attuned to the device thing when I was attuned to it before? But
You could tell it was attuned to, but you couldn't tell who attuned to it.
Mm.
Do I have to attune to this one separately?
Yes.
Maybe don't attune to this one,
No, this is the cool one.
just in case.
This is the exciting one.
And I do not enjoy being the bearer of bad news, but you have been down here for quite some time, and you have not been yourself.
Who have I been?
That's what we're
Aerashka
trying to
says-
figure out.
Capped.
Aerashka from around the corner asks, "What has he been eating?"
That's a good question. You called yourself a servant of a master.
That doesn't sound like me.
How did
It does-
Aerashka know the name?
I'm
What?
also
Connected his thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do that a lot?
Once you have spell slots, apparently.
Hmm.
I'm thinking
Uh.
Aerashka smells.
I'll inform him of the current date.
He's like, That's quite surprising.
I'm
And
sure it must be, but I speak the truth.
And what brings you all here? How did you find me?
We're explorers. We've been searching through Morthalond and, well, first in search of lenses, but now in search of answers.
Oh, I don't know what.
Where is
What?
the water you said the creatures came out of? Which direction?
And he looks over his shoulder to the open doorway.
Mm.
He's like, I think it was down there.
Do you
What's,
remember
the
anyone
other-
else? Do you remember anyone else being down here other than those creatures? Any memories of another person?
I came in and I went down this way. There were stairs. I remember a tree. Flowing water that smelled. Disturbing the water. I remember that was bad. That's what brought the creatures out.
You should never step in water in the caves.
Aerashka,
I didn't try to.
Aerashka, could you do that thing that you do when you look into his thoughts? Maybe we'll find an answer. If Finland, you will permit it, my friend can perhaps dig through your memories.
Actually, I'm just going to do an insight check first because I feel like. Yeah, I'm just going to do an insight
Oops.
check.
Oh, never mind. Forget that.
Yeah. 20.
What are you trying to determine?
If he's lying about any of the things that he's just been saying.
You get a sense that he's being truthful.
Yeah.
Can you describe the creatures from the water?
They were larger than me. They had long, gangly arms, and
I make
The
an
Scrag
illusion of a
Did it look
troll.
like this?
Yeah, Scrag.
No. Face was all different. No nose, no mouth to speak of, many eyes. And no legs. They squirmed about on tentacles.
They sound lovely.
Does this sound like anything?
Wait, tentacles and arms?
Arms above, tentacles below.
Gross.
This would not sound like anything, no.
Is this like a flump and he's mistaking the eyes for hands?
I mean, that's a possibility.
A flump.
I'll untie his hands at this point.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
I'm missing my components.
Yes.
Did you find those?
Just in case you revert to the state in which we found you, we'll be holding on to those just momentarily.
What? Well, I have you know that. Probably a good idea.
I kind of lower myself to get in eye contact or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and I just say, "Look, friend, I'm not trying to hurt you. In fact, I seek to protect you from whatever this influence is."
Oh, many thanks. I do not remember what caused this state, but whatever it was too much for me on my own. But if you all want to head deeper and figure it out, then by all means, I might, I don't know, try and find Uldir if I can.
I have bad news on that front.
Oh, no.
It has been quite some time, and I'm afraid that your friend is no longer with us.
Are we like wearing his friend's armor and shit? Like,
No, what? We're not.
yeah,
wearing
we're-
one
yeah,
of
Zephyr's wearing his armor?
Yeah, we got it from that. Yeah.
Oh, it's so uncool.
Well, I must say, first of all, thank you for finding a way to break me of whatever influence that was, but
Turns
I
out
must
all
warn
do
you.
is kick each other in the knees, apparently.
Blindfold and then kick each other. It's foolproof.
I must warn you, I am a very powerful mage, and if I fell once to whatever this thing is, then I do think it would be wise for me to stay here and watch the exit, rather than become a liability for you in the future.
You were commanded by Celsia, no offense.
Yeah, what level does this spellbook go up to?
Excuse me. I believe that is a. I believe that is a. that is due to the strength of my will and not any sign of weakness on his part.
Right.
Zephyr, what was the insight for him?
To check whether he's telling the truth or not. Yeah.
You get the sense that he believes it.
Okay.
I lean into Squall and I just kind of like elbow her in the gut, and I'm like, could you for once? Could you just for once? Could you for once be cool, please?
I'm
Thank you.
very cool.
Well, it's cool. What level does this spellbook cap out at?
Well, you didn't grab his spellbook, so you don't know.
Oh, I mean, okay. Well.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
you grabbed his component pouch.
No,
so...
I mean that was Aerashka. Whatever.
I do. Sorry.
So, I think we all manhandled him, so it was like
yeah. In the component pouch, you find this will be fun. A small crystal, a glass cone, a pinch of dust, a small vial of water. Is this cluing any of you into anything yet? No? Okay.
And anyone who does spell things like
a feather. Yeah, I'll take an Arcana check from whoever's inspecting the components.
Sure. That was me.
The cone.
You did. Okay, I'll help you. There we go. I helped.
He's more powerful than you are. You get the sense, mechanically speaking, he would be able to cast 5th level spells.
Wow.
All right.
What a loser. He's still lost.
I believe you, Midland, but I think you might be safest with us.
You're leaving, right? You're leaving, yes?
No.
As soon as we take down whatever is beyond the door, yes.
Find answers.
I kind of don't want...
If you want to play from the back, you can.
We don't know exactly how this all works. He might be able to relapse under the influence. It might be...
Of combat and Cone of Cold, everybody.
Yeah, it might be safer if he waits for us.
When he's back here and like lock us in.
Or we could also have him cast all of his buff spells on us.
Yeah.
Or one of them.
And leave him defenseless?
If he doesn't want to
fight. If he's leaving anyway.
Yeah. What does he need the buff spells for? Plus, he's got to get up the rope ladder, so...
He's a tiny gnome. He'll be fine. He can hang out with the mushroom people.
He's got to get back up there.
He's like, if you need assistance, I will assist you, but I refuse to go any further. And he kind of looks at you all.
That's fine. That's fine. Can we go through the spellbook and see what he's got?
He doesn't go through his spellbook, but he looks at Squall and he's like, I think I might be able to assist you. And he walks over. He's like, hold still. He puts his hand out and he says a couple words. And Squall, you now are affected with mage armor.
Wow.
Your AC,
first level spell.
Your AC is equal to 13 plus your dex mod. It lasts for 8 hours.
Yay. How do I change this on the sheet?
Don't know.
Okay, I'll figure that out.
I like walk over and like Squall now has like this sort of mystical looking holographic armor. And I just kind of like, aw, that's cute. Now you got armor too.
I make my clothes look like Squall's clothes.
Scared of rope.
And he's like, but that's as far as I'm doing. As far as I'm going, that's the most I'm doing. I will wait here for your return. I give you. I'm An hour?
If you feel yourself being pulled away, your mind, that is, seek us out.
What?
Or end it quickly.
Yeah, hunt us.
Maybe I'll wait outside.
Aerashka, could you not?
I'll
If-
open this door.
If we're gonna go in there, there's a chance some of us can come under the influence as well. I don't know how to guard against that really, but just be aware.
Stay within shin kicking range.
I
it
might
sound-
be able to, depending on what sort of thing it does.
It sounds like it happened pretty fast too, and not necessarily like a long process.
So,
Squall, this door slides open. Oh, we got a mass bless. Everybody has a bless.
Hey,
yay! Thank you.
Thank
That
you.
blessed die is yours to use when you so choose, but you lose it at the end of the session. So.
Yours to
Yeah.
use?
huh? Oh yeah, just spam that the whole fight.
Depending if this is if it's a charm effect or not, I don't know, but it could help.
Okay. Yeah, the
Fall
door beyond opens up onto a 10-foot wide hallway that ends in a set of stairs heading down. As you approach the top of the stairs, Squall, you hear splashing down below and many gurgly voices that aren't speaking a language you know.
Does it sound like a murloc?
Yes. Sounds like a number of them.
I will relay that to the party in case they didn't hear it as well.
Do we have that helmet still? That
Helm of
Translates.
Comprehend Murloc.
Comprehend language. Yeah, no, if it's a language,
Who's wearing it and attuned to it right now?
it's not an attunement. It's just a.
Oh.
We traded off.
Fable fish. You just kind of,
Yeah. Pop it in your.
yeah.
You so whoever is here who is wearing it would hear a lot of arguing, like, whose turn is it this time? Oh, it's not my turn, I went last time. You didn't go last time, you traded it with this person. Oh, I swear I didn't go last time. All right, fine, we'll go, the three of us will go, and then when we're back, you're taking the next one. Fine. Splash, splash, splash.
Yeah,
Not
I'm gonna.
Going up the steps.
No, if you sit and listen, it doesn't sound like you hear anybody coming up the steps.
Okay.
Let me just draw a card here. Okay. If you want me to start seeing what I can do about potential brain-altering things, I might be able to help out. But it will sort of announce our presence as she pulls out her viol.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, were you doing something, or are you all going?
I'm asking the opinion of the party, and everyone
That's what I
looks
thought.
at Aerashka blankly. So
I mean,
I'm
I'd rather. you
not
start
precisely
finish.
stealthy anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait. What were you gonna play? Do I know it? Can I
Master
join
of
in?
Puppets.
I'm going to turn to Tig. Do not take this the wrong way, but I'm going to attempt to keep you on our side.
Okay, why would I take that anyway? But good.
Let's just say.
I mean, there's a lot of
I'd
friendly
like
fire.
to keep you on my side of the gun. Let's. All right. So you can't be charmed
okay.
or possessed or anything. 10 minutes.
Oh, you're doing nice.
Yeah, that's on Tig.
Yeah. That would have been a good thing to put on Minlin.
Huh? No, he's too chicken shit. If he's not even coming with us, I'm not helping him out. Yeah, but I don't want to have to fight them plus a barbarian. Yeah. Okay.
I too have watched The Legend of Vox Machina.
It's always
So you're heading down the stairs.
It seems like we'd
side by side with Squall.
Okay. You continue down the stairs. The sounds. Go ahead, Justin.
Oh, I was going to put a music note symbol or something.
Oh, sure.
Oh, are you starting the counter charm?
Yeah, may as well.
What's our theme song?
Scooby Doo.
The sounds of the sounds of gurgling noises go quiet, and then you hear a lot of bare feet slapping wetly on stone at the base of the stairs, and you get down to see this. Bear with me for just a moment. As
you start shouting out requests for Aerashka.
Free bird.
Yeah, too bad I don't know any of your posh above world songs.
I was about to say in the air tonight, but then yeah, you don't listen to sky music. You listen to ground music.
Sky music.
In the cave tonight. Anyway, yeah, you see a whole bunch of fish people.
Hello. Okay.
And they all point at you, shouting and screaming. And a couple of them, more well armed than the others, advance forward. And then you see the others are taking out javelins and preparing to throw. So we're going to take our break there, and when we get back, we will do initiative.
Cool. Bye.
So sit tight, and we'll see you in a little bit. Hello and welcome back. Thanks for sitting tight. As mentioned previously, if everyone wants to go ahead and roll initiative for me, we can get this encounter underway.
In a sec. Sorry.
Okay.
Finish 4. Okay.
3.
That's my character. Nice.
A lot of high rolls this time.
We were ready. We were hyped up on the music.
All right, Aerashka, you are up first. Your current position, you can't actually see any of them, any of the Kuo-Toa. The only ones who can are Celsia and Squall right now.
Cool. I just do what I'm doing then, because I don't know what's down there.
Okay. All right, Celsia. You're muted.
Good. Okay. Yes. I pull out my sword, hold it in front of me, and march stoically down the stairs, announcing, "I am Celsia Luminaire Rose, defender of the innocent and vanquisher of evil." And get to the bottom of the steps and say, "Part and let us pass, or feel the wrath of Estrella." And I'll take a dodge action.
Everything's
Okay.
still difficult terrain,
Nice.
right?
Yes, we are still on difficult terrain.
Oh, that's a good point. Hold on.
Thank you for the reminder.
So I should have only moved here then?
Yes.
That sucks. I'll move the full, I'll quote unquote dash
Okay.
and get to the bottom and just plant myself there.
Mm-hmm. All right. The one in the back raises its staff.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. I changed my mind. I want to be
Okay.
2, 3 here and dodge.
Okay. The one in the back raises its staff. Waves it around, gurgling in its strange language.
Gurgle, gurgle,
And
gurgle.
you
That's
see,
this one?
yes,
Okay.
a spectral trident appear next
Oh,
to Celsia.
fuck you.
And it stabs at Celsia.
Oh, good luck, though.
Right.
With disadvantage.
You're right. What's the spell? Okay. Oh! Disadvantage, though. That saved you from a crit. So it's a miss.
Yay. I just pull my shield up and block it.
And that's a bonus action. Okay. Angered, the Kuo-Toa then extends its staff out towards Celsia again. Celsia, I need you to make a dex saving throw, which you have advantage on because you're dodging.
Okay.
Remember your +3 from your aura. Yay!
Is it in already? 23.
Nice.
Flames leap up around you, but you're able to avoid them.
I just
You
pull
take
my
no
shield
damage.
up and it just...
All right. I'm actually going to turn your aura on. There we go. All right, Squall, you're up.
You'll have to try harder than that to fell the Knight of Estrella.
I thunder wave Celsia down the stairs. No, I'm kidding.
You get on the shield, and then you...
Yeah.
Yeah, hit the tank in the back. Let's see how that goes for you. It's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it goes.
It means you can't be possessed, because you got hit in the knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
Oh my god.
I'm going to cast Erupting Earth in a 20-foot cube over here to get these at the back.
Okay.
Now, architecturally, what is the stairwell like?
It is a 10-foot high ceiling up until about where Squall is standing. Or no, I'm sorry, where Celsia is standing.
Okay.
And then it opens up into the rest of the room.
Mm.
Okay, 20-foot square. Oh, God. Of course. I actually have to draw the lines to make it fit the grid. 5, 10, 15, 20.
I mean, why don't I do that while you make your saves? Or, okay.
I got it.
Nudge it 1 this way so it gets the caster as well.
Yep. Right there?
Yep.
Okay. And it is dex saves from all 3. The 2 lowly guy, the 2 regular Kuo-Toa fail. And the Archpriest fails. So they all take 26 bludgeon damage. Holy cow.
Shit.
The 2 regular Kuo-Toa are thrown to the ceiling, smack against it wetly, and then collapse to the ground. They are out of the fight. And the Archpriest is shaken and thrown about, but otherwise looks fine.
Is he stirred?
Yes.
No, he was shaking.
Well, shaken, yeah. Sorry.
Jesus, Justin, for God's sake.
Hey, come on. I got to get him where I can.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one that turns into rough or difficult? I mean, it's all difficult.
It's all difficult terrain anyway, but I don't know if because it's water, if they're like not affected by the water.
Oh,
but
sure.
By the,
but this would turn it into difficult
ground.
terrain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's me. Thank you.
Okay. Is that that's not concentration, is it?
No.
Okay.
We don't do that here.
All right. Irynyx.
5 below. 10. Or, wait, yeah. Oh my god. Snapping. Do I have line of sight into the room at this point?
I would say you would have line of sight to like the ones that are near the base of the stairs. Yeah, I would say any of them on your side of the room. Yeah, because it opens up. So,
What if I crouch?
sure. Yeah, you can see the Archpriest.
Okay, I'll crouch. Just level the cannon. I don't know. They have to get up the stairs. All right, 21.
21 hits.
Yay.
Oh, wait, does it though? Does it?
Does it?
Yeah, it hits. It hits.
Does it though?
Maybe he's their tank as well. Okay, rev up.
That attack bloodied the Archpriest.
Cool.
25 hits.
They're 9. I guess I've spent all my movement, so I crouched. I don't know. Just stay there.
Okay. Tig.
Okay. So I'm just trying to math out the movement here, but I can only get that far without dash. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually just gonna stick with everybody right now, and not good at range.
Sure. All right. The Kuo-Toa. Here they come. 5, 10, 15, 20. Moving just fine on the slippery terrain. This one has to dash, so it's going to dash up next to Celsia. 10. This one has to dash, so it does the same. This one dashes to there. Oop. Isometric, you're so beautiful, but you're so hard sometimes. There we go. That works. And then there. And it is just a whole school of Kuo-Toa all clamoring up that stairwell. And that one can get to there. So it rushes forward. And so now Celsia is going to be taking 2 spear attacks.
With disadvantage.
Right, because you're dodging. Actually, the one that rushed up beside you, this one, is going to take the help action to give this other one advantage, so it's a neutral swing.
Mhm.
Sure.
And it's actually going to try and throw a net over you.
Hmm.
But it failed. Because it's still an attack. That's so weird. All right. They all gurgle and...
Is the net like a consumable item, or does he like
no,
pull
it's...
it back?
He pulls it back. He
Okay.
like throws it, misses, reels it in, still holding it up. They all gurgle in frustration and anger and rage, and maybe a little hunger. Zephyr, you're up.
Gurgle.
That wizard
Okay.
lost to these guys.
What?
That wizard lost to these guys. Got hypnotized for a whole year or whatever.
I know, it's pretty embarrassing.
Yeah. Oh.
Let's see. Trying to
It's a
see my
silly-looking
range
hallway.
here. I will. Okay, fine. I'll cast a spiritual weapon. Let's do a spiritual weapon battle.
Mm.
You're gonna do a spirit off?
Yep.
So you can only see down to the base of the stairs. Where are you putting it?
I guess I'll put it.
down
I'll
here.
put it right here, like just below the bottom step, basically.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'll swing at this one for 24.
24 hits.
10 damage.
It's bloodied.
Let's toll the dead it then. So let's see if it's its time to go. DC 15 whiz save.
It is its time to go.
14 damage.
It dives down to that. I don't have a fish analogy. A fish heaven analogy. I don't have
It has
one.
to be an
Sorry.
analogy.
That sweet styrofoam box in the sky.
Now Aerashka switches to For Whom the Bell Tolls. Okay, I'm done.
All right. These two Kuo-Toa with their wicked-looking pincer spears curse their brethren who rushed the hallway and blocked their path.
Idiots.
Do they have reach? They're not the brightest bulbs. So instead, this one's going to rush up to here. And it reaches out its free hand towards Celsia, Tig, and Squall and Gurgle Burbles. I need all three of you to make charisma saving throws, please. Celsia, Tig, Squall.
Everyone within 10 feet of me gets +3.
Nice.
Yep.
And if it's a charm effect, you have a advantage.
Is
Is it a charm effect?
It is. It is not a charm effect.
Can I use my
Of
blessed
course
dice
it
on this?
isn't.
Yeah, certainly. This you use it up and roll it here. Yeah.
That
So
too,
12.
because I rolled shit. So 17 for me.
Okay. Tig and Celsia are good. Squall, you are afflicted with Bane.
Oh,
So you have anti-bless.
whatever.
Yeah, just don't roll attack rolls, I guess.
Yeah.
And that is this guy. He's concentrating, which is purple. And then this other one is going to... This other one you see rushes to the bottom of the stairs, looks up, sees that it can't get up. And so
It's a good fight.
casts a spell on itself, and you see its outline is shimmering with a green and white aura.
It fairy fired itself? Well done.
It did, yeah, yes, exactly.
Huh.
Okay, that is their turn. So Aerashka, you are up.
Do these guys seem like they can charm us?
You've seen 3 of them cast spells.
They don't seem very charming, though.
That's a bit of a meta question.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah,
What
That's-
spells does
that's
this
why
enemy
I-
have prepared? Can you just tell me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my song.
Well,
I'm
it
going
lasts
to
through the
cast
end of-
something
Bring out the charms!
Yeah, now,
Hilarious.
boom, mass
Yeah.
charm.
pretty much.
They were-
I'm gonna cast Nathir's Mischief.
What the fuck?
Wow.
What is this?
What
You
is this?
fill a
That's a good
20-foot
question.
cube you can see with...
With whimsy.
It's,
Whimsy. That's right.
Yeah,
I
I've
love
never
this
heard of
spell.
this spell before.
It's
It is
from
so
Fizz
with
Band.
awesome.
good reason.
This has got fucking Strixhaven written all over it, surely.
Huh, no, it's
No, I think it's
Fizzband.
Fizzbins. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a
Oh,
dragon.
dragon spit. Oh, God.
This is a Dragonland spell, man.
No, it isn't.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
I
know,
thought you
I
would
know.
like it.
Roll on the mischievous surge table.
Boo.
3.
Oh yeah, that's the best one.
Must succeed on a wisdom save or begin giggling until the start of their next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated, uses all its movement to move in a random direction. They don't really have much of an option. Oh, you're doing those. Okay.
Well, I mean,
Alright.
I could go up or down, I guess.
Well, he's
Yeah,
putting it
I
down on
wasn't
the
getting
floor,
that.
so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so wisdom saves. We'll start with the bread and butter Kuo-Toa first. Kuo-Toa, what's your spell save? 15?
16. Yep.
16? They both fail. And then we'll do the whips. Everyone fails.
Yay.
So they're all laughing.
Now, what does that sound like?
That's probably really disturbing.
Yeah.
Guessing it sounds like they're gargling.
Mhm.
All right. So they're going to laugh until the end of their next turn, and they spend their movement moving in a random direction. Anything else, Aerashka?
Let's see. I do have a bonus action of which. Oh, sure. Let's try to. Is the stairs open to the side?
Yes, down at this point they are. Yep. Where Celsia
Alright, I
is,
will
they are
let-
not.
I will attempt to shove this guy off the.
No,
Off the
you're
thing.
stealing my move. I wanted to domino them.
Way to get them a pizza?
That's a 15.
Okay, they still okay. It is still strength. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. He crumples and falls with a wet slap.
Wilhelm scream.
In the Kuo-Toa voice.
I need roll a d6 for me because that was a 10-foot drop.
Yay! I did 1d6 on my turn. Yeah.
Yay!
Mm.
Anything else?
Oh, he's still prone. That's a move action minor. So yeah, I'm done. Or bonus, I should say.
Okay, Celsia, top of round 2.
All right, I'm gonna step forward so that guy behind me can flat me if he wants
Oh
to.
sure. Stabby stab with a spear. That's a miss.
Okay.
Oh wait, dodge. Does that last to the end of your next turn?
I
Start of
think
your
it's
next
the
turn.
start of my next turn, but I could be wrong.
Yep, it starts. So he actually crit.
What?
Oh wait, no. Never mind.
It's that adamantine.
I
brush.
have it roll. No, I have it roll 2 dice all the time, and I just take the first one normally. My
Okay.
brain messed up. The first one was still a fail. So yeah, he.
Okay. So I step forward, deflecting his blow. And so what I like to do, since these guys are up on this kind of like steep staircase, I want to try to shove this guy and just have him fall backwards and like fall onto the one below him and then have him fall onto the one below him and just keep tumble.
Okay. Cayce, if you're like vacuuming or
What-
something,
what-
could you mute?
Yeah.
Is it not?
No,
No, it
it was
wasn't.
not muted.
we definitely heard that.
Oh my god, is it on the onboard? I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Okay, so you want to send them, like you said, dominoing down after.
Yeah, I want to shove this one into this one and just have them keep like
Yeah. All right, you make your shove, and depending on how good your roll is, we'll see if that.
Okay, so this shove is substituting one of my attacks.
Right.
22.
Woo. So you're shoving him back?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. All right. So this one gets shoved back. This one gets shoved back. For the purposes of your unlock, we're only going to count it as the one.
Sure.
But you do knock them all, like they all just pratfall into each other.
Are any of them prone?
Not if you're shoving back.
I thought a
They're falling
pratfall
down
was
a
something you do
staircase.
on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm shoving them backwards down a staircase.
You are, yeah, but if you were trying to get them to give ground versus drop one to the floor, you know what I mean?
All right, that's fine. They're still incapacitated.
Yes.
So I'll take another 2 steps forward to here.
Okay.
And I will attack the one in front of me.
All right.
This is my second attack.
This AoE from the Nathir's whatever that's not a constant thing, is it?
It is. I'm concentrating on it.
So does Celsia have to test against it?
No, I believe it just happens at the start of my, as I. How about I read it?
Roll 20-foot cube you can see with Fey and Draconic magic. Roll on the table to determine the magical effect produced. Roll again at the start of each turn. You can move the cube up to 10 feet. Yeah, it sounds like that affects me.
Yeah.
I did not know that, but that's okay. Because I didn't know that.
You're going to make the save, though, so don't even worry about it.
Probably. I'm going to roll for the
No.
What is it? A wisdom save?
Yeah, wisdom save. And I'm going to roll for the 2 Kuo-Toa who got knocked into it.
Great. I would like to use inspiration on that.
What?
Do it. You don't want to spend your time giggling?
I'm using my
No,
veto.
not really. Not really.
You don't get one, sir.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It was meant to be.
Yeah.
Celsia, you just find it so funny.
One more clown for the fucking clown brigade.
Why? Oh my god. Warn us next time.
I know it. What are you talking about?
They all started giggling. They all started giggling. Literally every single one of them failed. You literally saw them all start giggling.
Literally nobody except for Nick just now thought that it was a zone that stays, that lingers.
I mean,
I did draw a square.
Yeah, but I thought it's
I didn't
concentrating
read
on the
that part.
people who were in that
No,
zone.
okay,
and then they
that's
walk around.
fair. Yeah, well.
Like, there's nothing about that inscription that makes sense about it being a zone. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Right.
honestly,
Yeah.
no part of it says when a creature enters the space, like for what's it, like the sharp terrain. I don't know why I can't think of the name of the spike growth.
Spike growth?
Yeah. What they always specify like when a creature enters or starts its turn. Here, this is just like
I'm saying you can move the cube.
this is just like pick an area and funhouse shit starts. Like
this is
so then I think.
All right, that's
well,
fine.
hang on. Well, no. Cayce has a point. So then we have to look at the effects, and I think that no one who enters it has to do the save until we roll again for a new effect during Aerashka's turn. You know what I mean?
Like, so
yeah, that would make sense.
That does make sense. That does make sense.
So I'll put you back where you were.
Also, so thematically, do I see like a cloud of magic, or is it just like invisible?
It's illusion magic, so you do see weird things in this area.
I mean, some of them are visual.
It seems to be tickling them or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like little bubbles are rising up and tickling their tummies. So.
Okay. So is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you don't have to roll unless you're in the area.
Right,
at the start
and he
of
can
Aerashka's
move the
turn.
cube up to 10 feet. So as long as I stay where I am, and he does in fact move the cube,
Yes.
I am okay. In that case, I think maybe I'll stay back here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
and
our share
I'll-
of 17,000 gold?
You can determine that later.
And I'm attacking this guy.
500 gold not to move the cube.
And boom. 17.
17 hits.
Alright, he takes 9 damage.
He's bloodied.
And then I'll use my bonus action to slam the guy next to me on the to my right.
Oh, sure.
If you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
16?
He failed.
I'm
down
knocking
or
him
back?
backwards off the staircase.
Sure.
Just bonk. Celsia is left-handed, so her shield's in her right, so she just goes pow.
From that fall, that would have been less than 10 feet. So he just lands on the. Well, hang on. It looks like he might be on the same plane as. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Nope. That would be a 10-foot fall. So
Cool,
roll
cool.
a d6 for me.
You can't do it? Geez, so lazy. 6 damage.
It's your damage. All right.
Actually, it's the world's damage.
Anything else on your turn?
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll credit the floor on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's like when you die in Destiny due to falling, it's just like the architects killed you.
All right. The Archpriest is going to move off of the rough terrain.
Bastard.
Does it make any difference to him?
No.
He's just going to cast another ranged spell?
No.
Probably. Yeah.
He just needs to get his steps in.
Justin, you're allowed to keep the cube there if you roll a 1.
I have to move it before I roll. It specifies. So.
I know. I like the smell of apple pie.
So that was 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to move to this point. Because of the nature of the stairs, it still can only see Celsia. Nobody else has moved forward since last time. I'm going to mark a line here. Once you pass that line, that's when you can see the whole room and the whole room can see you. There you go. I mean, although I did rule that Irynyx could see, so theoretically the Archpriest should have vision on other people. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna say forget that. We'll move the line up. Because it's gonna cast a spell.
Oh no!
It's
there's mischief.
This one is smarter than its brethren, and it's a spellcaster, so it can tell that Tig is protected, and it can tell that Squall is protected. So it's going to target Irynyx. Irynyx, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh,
Do I clear
you are
it?
not. Yeah, you are not held.
Okay, thanks.
It gurgles a curse and then moves its spiritual weapon. Oh no, that's Zephyr's. I want to move the trident. And what's the distance on? It's like 20 feet, right? That you can move it. Yep, 20 feet. So because it knows that it can't hit Celsia and Tig and Squall are protected, 5, 10, 15, it's going to float right up to Irynyx and stab with that. That is a crit.
A really fun spell that you made. Stolen momentum.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, reroll and take
Reroll
the
it.
lower.
All right, let's see what I get this time. That is a miss.
All right, so someone gets advantage on their next roll. I'll give it to Celsia so that she doesn't bomb the save against friendly fire.
Oh, it's coming.
Nice. All right, that's
my very next test.
What is it? What does it say? Gain advantage on their next attack, so it actually doesn't even affect the save.
Just attacks.
So,
okay.
I'm going to attack
If you want.
I'll give it to myself because I'm going to attack next.
Okay. All right, then Squall, you're up.
Erupting Earth again. Down here.
And is that hitting basically the same area as the mischief, or no?
It's like one.
Just
Wait, is it
turn
20?
Like that?
yeah, you could get 5 of them in. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit 5.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
Okay. So 3 regulars and the 2 whips. And that's a dex save. Fail, 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 fail. Oh, these guys suck. 22 bludgeon damage as they're all thrown about. Dead. 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 At least they died laughing.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And now that's all rough terrain again.
And that one guy gets to make a concentration check.
Oh, yes, thank you. Against 11. Failed. So you're no longer baned, Squall.
You did it.
I did it. I think I'm not going to move.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Irynyx.
Actually, don't know if I need to move in order to get the priest into line of sight.
Nope, you can see it.
No. Okay. Yeah. Why draw this out? Attack cannon. It has advantage.
Sure does.
Yeah, 26.
26 hits.
Yay. Another 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Wow.
that's good damage.
It is. Okay. Follow up. 25.
25 hits.
7. Totally, yeah. Okay. What are the odds he's going to live for another round? I have higher AC than Aerashka, I think, so I can. He's probably going to die before he gets to swing the thing again, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tig.
Okay. So, I am going to take my action to dash, and I am going to overrun. So, let's see. Going to push this guy on my way by.
Okay.
If it will. I don't know why it's not pinging. Come on. There we go. Push him on my way by, and then go through these 2 down here, ending on this space.
Okay.
So, need to make opposing athletics checks. Oof.
Ooh. The lead one actually succeeded.
Okay, so he gets moved 5 feet. I'm going to shove him off the stairs.
Roll a d6 for me.
Wow.
Okay.
And then same with the other 2. What do they roll?
They both failed their checks.
Okay. So they each take 6 damage, and the one in the back, the one that I stopped on his space, he gets knocked prone.
Where's the snail? There it is. Okay. I'll move him so that you're in his space. There we go. Perfect. We'll put him there. All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. The Kuo-Toa. They're going to, I think with Tig running in, well, this one's going to stand up. And then he's only got 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah, that'll work. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's turn them around so they're facing Tig. There we go. All right. Yeah, one of them is going to take the help action to give this net attack advantage.
Okay.
Against your AC of 18, it hits. So you don't take any damage, but you are now restrained inside the net. You can use your action to make a strength check and try and free yourself. Or someone can try and slash the net free with slashing damage as an attack. So Tig is restrained. And attack rolls against restrained targets have advantage, so this other Kuo-Toa is then going to sucker punch, or rather sucker spear with the spear attack. Advantage. But still misses. Good job, guys.
Dude.
Keep using these enemies. This is great.
Yeah, right? This is awesome. Zephyr, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna move down. Oops. Let's see. Yeah, this is all difficult terrain, right? You said?
Yes.
5, 10,
It's all still
15.
slimy and
Get
wet.
there. Can I use my spiritual weapon to try to cut through the net?
What type of damage does it
Let
do?
me double check.
I think force.
Where are you? You can make a melee spell. Yeah, it is force damage. Never
So unfortunately,
mind.
that wouldn't do it.
Okay. I'll just swing it at one of these creatures then.
Okay. One of the little ones or one of the big ones?
Are the big ones still incapacitated or?
They are. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This small one that's next to the spiritual weapon already. Then I'll just do that one. Let's do second. 25 to hit.
25 hits.
8 force.
Okay, that one's bloodied.
Let's see. I'm still just out of range of Toll the Dead, the spellcaster back there. Oh, so close. I'll Toll the one I just hit then.
Okay. Wisdom save. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Yes. Roll.
Jesus, 18. Yeah,
18 damage.
Jesus.
Explodes.
Yeah.
Head just pops.
And this guy is my initiative tracker, so we're just going to X him and then slide him off stage. Okay. All right. The whips, they're going to run in a random direction, so we'll just roll a d4. One is north, etc. They both run north. Tig can't because he's restrained. Celsia, you can make an opportunity attack as this first one runs by you.
Yeah, actually, what does it look like he's doing? Does he have like a weapon out or something?
I mean, he's holding his weapon, but he is laughing his ass off and just rushing by you.
Because he's giggling. Okay, yeah, I'll just attack him.
Okay.
Wep. 22.
22 hits.
9 damage.
All right. He's bloodied. And let's see, what was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Well, he can't move through you guys, actually, so he's going to get to there. He's going to end his movement. And he's incapacitated till the end of his turn, so that's his turn. And this one's going to do the same thing. 5, 10, it's going to get 10 feet further back, so it's just behind Celsia. And that is their turns. So now, Aerashka, you're up top of round 3. You're muted, Justin.
Let's move that square down.
Up the stairs.
It'll just get this guy is what I'm looking for.
You're not trapped down here.
Like that.
And then let's see.
If it gets
Check
me,
range.
it gets me. I'm not worried.
I mean, what else can Tig lose the chance to do at this point? He's already trapped in the net.
Actually, yeah. How about this? I'm going to move. I'll move next to these guys. Sure. Hi. And then I'm going to use as an action.
Why would you move there?
My card. Why would I move there? There we go. Because I can.
Okay.
So you can use your reaction to teleport, Tig. And anyone within 30 feet of Tig can also use their reaction to teleport.
Can he do that if his speed is 0?
Teleport is not speed.
No, it's not, but there's effects that are like your speed can't be like you can't do it if your speed is 0. Doesn't specify?
Nah, it's just a teleport.
Okay.
You want me to pop it up?
No, I trust you. That's fine.
Oopsie. That wasn't
Yeah,
what
that was
I wanted.
helpful.
Yeah, so go ahead and pop yourself. It's like a misty step, right? 30 feet.
Yeah, here we go. There's the text.
There you go.
Okay.
The net falls to the ground and the Kuo-Toa stare blankly at it for
Aw.
longer than they should.
Hi.
Well, that's in the water. You're probably going to want to go somewhere else because that water
Uh-huh.
is deeper than standing height. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Don't step in the water. And then I could move the square so it gets both of those two small Kuo-Toa and to make me chuckle.
Do you have to roll a new effect or is it?
Oh, yes, I do. Thank you.
Okay. I just want to make sure that it wasn't, you could keep the same one going.
Okay, this one's weird, isn't it?
You make it difficult terrain, which it already is.
Yeah. I did it.
All right, Celsia. I'm sorry, let's do anything else.
Yes, I do have a bonus action. We're going to shove this guy off the stairs again.
Okay. Well, that's actually...
There's wall there.
Yeah, that's in the wall. You are just north of where it opens up, so you could shove this guy.
Couldn't I shove him this way? Maybe not. Okay. Sure, I'll shove that guy.
Okay.
15 DC.
He failed.
Cool.
Plop. Roll a d6 for me.
What are these guys good at?
Netting.
Are they though?
Yeah, the one time.
Oh, he's bloodied now. Look at that.
Hey, I did it.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay.
This was just like their rave we interrupted, you realize?
Celsia,
They're just at work. They're just trying to. It's someone's birthday. They're on break.
It's like the office party, and
Yeah,
it just entered busted and then started killing people.
Down this way.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
Yeah, I march down here and I'm going to swing at this guy.
Do it. He's still staring at his net.
Oh, that's a fumble. Well, I'm gonna attack again.
That's the spirit.
Sorry, I clicked it one additional time. So 25.
25 hits.
7 damage.
Okay.
I'm helping. Then I will slam it to the ground.
All right.
Because why
You
not?
get up now.
It failed. So
I'm actually going to knock it back 5 feet.
Okay.
And then take its place.
Nice.
That like ensures that I stay in the cube, doesn't it?
No, I can move it 10 feet to the northwest.
Okay.
Just ensures no one else descends the stairs.
You got this. You're not going to fail the save.
Paladin fails a save.
All right. The Archpriest, we'll try stabbing at
Yeah,
Irynyx
it turns
again.
out when you roll a 4 and a 2, your save is not that good.
Boop. Where's Irynyx's AC? That's a miss.
Oh.
And then now with Tig right all up in its grill, all up in its gill.
Stand in the funhouse spell.
It has one of its okay. Tig, I need another wisdom save from you, please.
Okay.
Are you sure you don't want to make that square difficult terrain? Triple it up to difficult terrain.
Does the protection for, never mind. I was going to say the protection from evil might help there, but I'm not sure.
If he's an aberration.
Well, seeing that spell fail to get the barbarian twice, and its spiritual weapon failing,
Kills himself.
Tig, you can make an attack of opportunity because he's going to
dive in
try
the water.
and flee.
Yeah. No, he's going to try and flee on land.
25 hits.
11
Nice.
damage.
Oh, he's still up, and so splash disappears.
Wait, does
into the
12
water.
because does that have the +1 from the magic Tetsubo being?
Oh, no, it does not. So 12.
Okay. He goes splash into the water
You bastard.
and disappears.
Huh.
All right, Squall.
Well,
We're flanking.
You are.
I don't really have any like attacky spells. I guess I could shillelagh this guy. What's
That's the
flanking?
spirit.
Is it advantage?
Advantage.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll cast shillelagh as a bonus action to him.
Oh my god.
This is all Justin's fault. I had them all lined up for a thunder wave down the stairs, and the person who never gets on the front line runs into the middle of the melee.
There's no front line.
What are you talking about?
I took a Tig out of there.
It's in front of me. It's a front line.
Yeah.
That's the front. Yeah, the front line is anyone in front of us.
You're the front line.
I am now
boy.
with this guy breathing down my neck. You dick.
All right. Anything else on your turn, Squall?
Fucking glare at Aerashka.
All right, you're next. You're up.
Oh, hold on. No, I used my bonus
okay.
action to cast a fucking spell now. God damn it! You've ruined my life.
I'm assuming he doesn't have 22 AC.
No, I don't.
Okay. No, I meant the fish man.
Oh,
Who are you shooting at?
The fish man.
You gotta be more. Okay,
I gotta protect my front line.
21 hits, 15
Right,
damage.
15. Is he up?
He's still up.
Well, whatever. My cannon levels up from crossing the 200 damage threshold.
Holy shit!
wow.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we need to take a look at your subclass.
Huh? Yeah. Well, no. It was this was like 3 sessions, 200 damage. I don't know.
It was a lot faster than I expected it to be.
It was a pretty low goal, in my opinion.
We've had a lot of fights. We've done nothing.
There's also been a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amongst the party, definitely.
Yes.
It's gonna be
Okay.
some more,
200.
This was 200 damage over like 3 sessions that were primarily fighting.
Right.
Feels like, or like half of it has all been fighting.
Yeah, I'm about to level up my intercept 100 damage, and that's so much harder to pull off than just deal
Yeah.
100
I'm cool with it not with the gold not being 200 because I think that was too low. But I am also open to
it says
reevaluating
200.
this stuff.
I did put 200.
You did put 200.
You did
I'm
right.
fine. Let's do it. Let's level
Alright,
it up.
Cool.
All your attacks.
Cannon is evolving.
I increased all of mine by at least 50%, I think. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yeah, you're like, let's make this much bigger, and I was like, okay.
Well, it's just like to deal 200 damage is a DPS class. Is just like,
Sure.
yeah, I don't know.
All right, so I added Tools of Destruction on there.
Got it. Okay.
When you deal damage from an attack with your Arcane Cannon, you can re-roll any damage dice, which come up 1 or 2, but you have to use the new rolls. You can do that on a number of attacks equal to your proficiency bonus.
Cool.
Does that work on critical misses against your allies?
No, the damage roll, not the attack roll.
Yeah.
So you can re-roll the damage if you roll.
Irynyx can re-roll.
That's what. Well. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Make
Go
sure
for those ones. Yeah.
Well, it gives Celsia something to intercept.
True.
That's
Huzzah!
23 hits.
Yeah, teamwork.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Can't re-roll that. Another 9.
Okay, that one goes down.
Okay.
And he is my initiative tracker, so off stage. Right.
Somebody stand next to me.
No.
No reason.
Absolutely not.
I'm getting there. Just let me. I'll get there.
You keep running away.
I don't think I can get closer than. Are you in block? You're taking up like the whole staircase. It's like possible to maneuver on. All right, I think that's as far as I can get because it's all difficult.
The grid's not perfect. Yep.
Yeah. And Celsia's Aerashka standing right in the middle of the goddamn wide staircase. Okay.
That's where the square is.
All right, Tig, you're up.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do something that
Swim.
not sure if you'll allow it to work, but I'm going to hold the tip of my javelin of lightning in the water and discharge it.
Can you use the javelin? Can you use the lightning on a melee attack?
Uh,
Or do you have to throw it?
I think it should work, but I think you have to conduct it through yourself.
Oh, I missed what you said, Josh. I'm sorry.
It does not say either way.
Okay, let me.
It just says the target
when you
this,
hurl it,
and anybody
speak its
between
command
gets
word.
Yep. When you hurl it.
Oh.
So if you want to throw it through the water, I'll let you do that.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
one of the weapons that you can throw or attack in water normally.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cool.
If I have to throw it, it's not a big deal. I can retrieve it.
Right.
Well, someone's.
The Kuo-Toa is going to catch it in its teeth and be like, "Ah, mine now."
And then
Yikes.
it blows
The
up.
Kuo-Toa has
Smile,
monk
you
levels.
son of a
It's gonna
bitch.
throw it- It's going to throw it back at you.
I'd laugh.
Aha, you taught me the command word.
How's he going to say the command word with a javelin in its mouth?
Mm. Maybe the command word is just gargling.
So, yeah.
You won't have to make an attack, but roll just the lightning damage for me.
Yep. 16.
Oh, and it's a dex save.
It's a dex save if you're in between.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know how you want to play this, but
He's just going to take the 16 damage. After a couple seconds, the body of a Kuo-Toa archpriest floats up to the top of the.
Did it catch the javelin, though?
No, it did not.
Unfortunate.
made a valiant effort, but apparently,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna give you guys inspiration for that one. I like.
Yeah, that was good.
Can I hop across the water here? Is it too slippery?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot gap and it's difficult terrain. I'd say that I'll take an athletics check with disadvantage. How about if you want to?
Yeah, sure. I'm ready for some comedy.
Do it. Haven't had enough yet.
10.
Nice.
You needed to get your spear anyway, right?
You land on the corner of the other side and slip and slide a little bit, but you're able to save yourself.
Cool. Once I save myself, just gonna hold my hands up and call that it.
Okay. All right. These Kuo-Toa, their heart's just not in it.
Just give up.
Celsia, you can make a attack of opportunity if you like. Oh, she's gone. Well, all right. Well, this one's gonna rush and drop in the water. And you know what? Max got up, so this one's gonna rush and drop in the water. Zephyr.
Okay. There's
I
just
heard my
this
name.
last one left.
Mm-hmm.
Make a quick opportunity attack if you want to kill a Kuo-Toa.
Who, me?
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
failing.
They're running
They're
away.
the two are running off.
Whap.
24 will hit.
Whap.
Okay, it's bloodied, but it still gets away.
Does it look like this one is similarly getting ready to run away? The last one
It's
left?
lying on the ground, but it watched its allies flee and die, and now it's.
I mean,
Yes, it
what does
looks
have
ready to
left
go.
What does it have left at this point?
I know those feels, bro. I am just gonna. I don't know. I don't think I have the heart to finish it off. I am going to. It looks like they're running away, so I'm just gonna let them run away. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Okay, this one stands up. It gurgles at you angrily, and then it dashes to the water and dives in. All right. Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
You all
Feel
crashed
accomplished.
crashed a fish party.
Like shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, fish office. Minlin said that the creature was on the other side of the facility. What is this place?
What indeed? Does
Yeah,
this
does this
water like
flow?
continue? Yeah, does it flow like out of the room like a river?
Yes, it is actually flowing in this direction.
Does it like
Oh,
can one follow it, or like does it go
Yeah, is this a path or anything?
underwater, or does it like go like if I jumped in and let the current carry me, could I see where it goes?
Yes, but
I'm not
there's
gonna.
no.
I just want to know.
Why would you?
Yes,
do that?
you could theoretically do that.
Okay. I just
However,
wanted to know if
this
it was like a one of those situations where it's just there's actually just a wall there, and there's like a,
well, this it goes under, like there's an archway at about. Hang on,
Okay.
just a sec. Right about here, that it goes under, and then it's wall above that archway. So that's the side. That's the edge of the room right there.
okay.
and then to the north or to this side, the same thing.
Yep, it's. Oh yeah, same thing on that side. Yep.
And there's no other exit.
Yep, there's an exit right up over here.
Oh, up here. Okay, I'm gonna take.
And there's this little
running-
area over here. You can see there's items kind of like stacked in this little section over here.
I would like to take a running leap across the water.
Okay, I'll take an athletics check since it's difficult terrain.
Does that
and
factor into it? I thought I could just jump 10 feet without any trouble.
It's slippery.
There's a
both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
we scrape
not
the gunk
clear
off
on the
to make like a
ground
runway?
rules.
Yeah, we probably could. Just use
Yeah,
some.
you know what?
So
If you're gonna, totally. You guys can get
Great.
There's no threat of combat anymore, so yeah, if you're gonna take the time.
I'll take 20 on my jump.
Mm-hmm.
And then I.
A question: how gross is this water?
You can't see down it. It's there's a lot of. It's murky, despite moving.
Your
Still find that hard to
javelin is
believe,
down
though.
there, Tig.
Check out the items you said were over here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yes,
going to dive in and
elaborate.
go find Tig's javelin.
On porpoise?
On.
That was it was an animal.
Mhm.
Oh, Justin died.
Are you gonna transform underwater?
Much
Why? I
approved.
got the swim speed
Yes.
with that transforming.
I know, but if you transform underwater, I won't see you do it.
True.
Suddenly.
So this area, Celsia, it looks like a shrine. There are coins scattered around here, stacked up in small little stacks, total of like 6 gold and like 3 silver and then 15, 20 copper. There's a couple of small gemstones. You're thinking they're worth maybe 10 gold each.
Writing all
But
that down.
I'm ready.
Yay.
and in the middle of it is a small stone carving that depicts a circular creature with 3 eyes arranged vertically,
Ugh.
and then tentacles that are like wrapped around the back of it. So it's a ball-shaped carving.
How big is the carving?
It's about the size of like a grapefruit.
Okay, so I'll pick it up and I'll show it to Irynyx, who's right next to me, and say, "Does this look familiar to you?"
Is it
What?
supposed to?
I don't know. I don't know. You know things about stuff.
I mean, terribly good. Well, +4 on religion. Is this a thing? Or is
You
it
do
like,
not-
yeah, well,
You do not recognize it, and religion wouldn't
I
have been
just-
even this. Yeah, but
okay. I just shrug. I am unfamiliar with the ways of fish people. I find it hard to believe that a high-level mage could find themselves ensorcelled by those creatures.
Anyone separated from their companions is vulnerable. We are
What you
formidable.
got over there?
We act-
Irynyx remembers the part where Celsia ran down the flight of stairs and said, I take it back. Yeah.
I wonder if this is the master that Minlin spoke of when he was possessed.
Aerashka! What was the thing? What was the thing that Minlin was thinking of?
Oh, Nakar? I don't know.
Did you
It's in the
catch a
chat.
glimpse of it by any chance?
Yeah, did he? I guess we didn't know. There's no visual effect when you're reading someone's mind, so I guess we have to intuit that that's what was
We know
happening.
he's casting a spell.
Nacral. Okay.
Wait, is it Narcal or Nacral?
Nacral.
You typed Narcrawl or Narcall for me.
Oh, then you misheard.
Okay. He wasn't a very smart.
No. His brain, his brain was all jumbled. Squall, you find the javelin of lightning at the bottom. This river is much deeper than you expected, and you get the sense as you're going down that this wasn't always a river. Like you see doors and windows and stairs and paths and all that. This looked like it looks like where everyone is now is like they're standing on top of buildings, essentially.
Oh, wow.
So you go down about 3 stories to get at the javelin.
Sick.
Hmm.
Can I have a little explore?
Sure. Where do you want to go?
Explore.
I'll just explore one of the buildings, just see if there's anything like knocking around.
Oh, sure.
Here's the
Yeah, you
last
go
one I
in
saw.
and you see for when you first go in, you don't see a whole lot. Like I said, the water is very murky.
I got dark
there's a
vision
lot of
now.
stuff. You do. Oh, great. There's a lot of stuff floating in the water, but after you go through like one of the rooms deeper into the building, you see clusters of eggs all along the wall and floor and ceiling.
Those are good eats.
They all glow with a very, very dim yellow light.
What sort of eggs?
Fish eggs. They look very fish-like. Yeah.
Big fish, little fish,
1 fish, 2 fish.
3 fish more.
Yeah.
I would say big.
Can I make a check to see if it's like hostile fish?
What?
Hostile fish?
You can give
It's
me a
an
nature.
egg.
Well,
What are you talking
Yeah.
about, hostile fish? Like
You
got attacked by a giant eel thing. Fuck off.
give me.
No, I
give me
know,
a
but
nature
like,
check.
how did you tell that from an egg?
Well, because
Give me a
That's
nature check, and we'll see if you can identify the creature that it's from.
Okay. Yeah. No. Okay.
You believe that these are Kuo-Toa eggs.
Oh.
Burn 'em.
Yeah. No. No. I think I draw the line at killing babies. Okay. Fine. I service.
Okay. All right.
I throw the javelin at. No, I'm kidding.
Catch.
The command word is.
It's catch.
It's catch.
All right. What are we doing?
I think I see them looking at something weird over there. I might just ask if I can see it. Because there's no way I'm jumping across that water.
Just swim.
I'll mage hand the thing over to you.
Yeah, so I would take a look at it.
Aerashka, I will take an Arcana check with disadvantage. If you're trying to identify the creature it's depicting.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, this is an Underdark thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
A tentacle fish ball.
So let's see. I'm going to guidance myself.
Okay.
I actually can't inspiration myself. That's something I thought I could do, but I guess not. Disadvantage.
Pretty good.
You're not sure.
I've got the.
Have you used your blast
no.
die?
Oh, go ahead and roll it.
No, if
I
you
got
want
the guidance die first.
Yeah.
And then yes, I will use the blessed die.
Mm-hmm.
So is that another
Thank you
D4 or
for your-
D6?
Bless is D4.
D4. Thank you.
Big money.
Rolling the dice. ... Yeah, 20.
Thanks to both
Hell yeah.
of those additional rolls, you believe that this depicts a creature known as an aboleth.
Dun dun dun.
Son of a gun. And what do I know about aboleths before I say son of a gun?
Everything you know is all hearsay and stories. You know that they are supposedly incredibly ancient. You know that they are. You've heard stories of them being able to impose mind control abilities or mind control on others, but you don't know exactly how they do that.
Cool. I let people know. So yeah, these guys weren't the thing that had Gnome Boy controlled.
No, I didn't think they were. I
It was
figured it was
implied.
this thing.
Uh,
I hold up the
yeah.
statue.
It's always an aboleth.
Wait, you know
yeah.
what
Always
this
an
thing
ab-
is?
There's always an underground lake. What? Huh?
No.
Aerashka, do you know what this is? Hello?
Hello?
Justin?
Oh, Aerashka. I thought you said Tefka for some reason.
No,
You're the one who.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was confused.
I already gave a professional shrug opinion.
Aerashka, do you know? Like, I see that you have like a look of recognition in your eyes.
Yeah, there's been some tales in my settlement about creatures that might be like this. They're old. They're very dangerous. There would definitely be a reason for putting a warning message to not enter if we knew that something like that might be there. Because yeah, from what I recall, they're able to basically enslave people. Sort of like what was his name?
This
Minlin?
sounds like Minlin.
Minlin, thank you.
This sounds like the sort of creature that could wreak havoc on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been locked down here for who knows how long. But there's no hint of it in the city above, anyways.
Perhaps not, but that doesn't mean that there's no danger.
He was actively using Minlin to find a way to escape. Minlin
Yeah,
said
and
escape.
And there are many, many adventurers who come down here, and maybe not many of them reach this level, but if enough of them did, it could.
All right, let's go.
This is not like the Gorgon. If this creature, if this creature is able to take over people's minds and enslave them, and it wants to be free,
I mean, you technically did that to Minlin.
I was gonna say
You literally did do this.
Likely want to do that.
sorry,
No.
no,
Your point is made, but we'll go hunt an aboleth then.
Yeah.
Right.
Aerashka honestly doesn't know. Since she has heard of some things like this, but it's all hush hush and whisper whisper, she's actually not thrilled.
Yeah, like I see the look in Aerashka's face, and I come in a little closer and I say, Aerashka, from what you know, is this a creature we can handle?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
It seemed like it needed outside help to escape, and we took away.
What can't we handle?
We took away the servant that it was using. Does it have more? I guess is the question.
But more people are going to come down here, right? Unless the friend of the dwarf that said they got to the 8th level is Minlin, which I doubt, then more people are going to come down.
The dwarf is probably the one whose remains we found.
No, the dwarf guide. The dwarf guide said that he had a friend who had got to the 8th level before, which is this one.
I guess that's true.
Minlin's friends.
And obviously, warnings on doors don't work, so we can't put a warning.
No. We could put a very stern warning.
Doesn't seem like it'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many people know how to read the script here.
Well, none of us know how to read the script on the doors.
Well, I have a warning etched in front, so.
Yeah.
We also have pressing problems up above that we need to deal with. Like, What is it that we need to deal with right now?
Sort of discovery one puts a pin in. Turns to.
Say that again?
This does not seem to be the sort of discovery one puts a pin in and returns to later. Leaving this threat unattended, as you said, leaves others vulnerable to.
I am
It's 'cause
inclined to agree.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
I don't know where it is.
I mean, there's an entrance this way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'll blunder around in the dark until we find it, or we won't.
All right.
I don't want to get my feet wet. Someone catch me.
Okay.
I offered
I
to
will-
catch Aerashka.
Oh,
No.
see where
no.
this is going.
Tid
No,
can throw me. Aerashka can catch me.
You're gonna
You mean
catch
Celsia?
yourself?
I'm sorry. Celsia can catch me.
Probably just carry
And then
you.
in midair, I'm gonna shove
Shut Squall.
shove Squall.
I don't care. I like the water.
Mhm.
All right. Josh, I don't know if you saw, but I missed it during the combat, but you were blessed during combat at the time that you were afflicted with Bane. So you have, if you didn't use your previous bless, you have another one. But as a reminder.
No, I didn't. So
Perfect. So you have two now. Sorry about missing that.
I used mine.
Kagaron. Mm-hmm.
Wait.
I've used mine as well. I'm gonna start up the counter charm again.
Sure.
Mhm.
Oh, after I draw another card.
Before we go further,
Mhm.
I don't know much about this power I've been granted, but I know that I can protect you. And I'll look around at the party and see who I think needs protection the most. Zephyr, can I place my hand upon your shoulder?
Sure.
I step forward and I kind of hover my hand over Zephyr's body.
Sorry.
Estrella, I do hereby call upon thee to do all within thy power. Deliver my friend Zephyr from the claws of fate that might seek to snatch her. And ready thy blade lest thou be required to shed blood in the performance of this duty. And I cast warding bond on her.
Ooh.
So yeah. You get +1 AC as long as you're within 60 feet of me, and saving throws, and resistance to all damage.
To all
And I take any damage you take. But you have resistance.
Okay.
Yeah, so it splits
Cool.
it essentially.
The
Stay
components
close
are
to
a
me.
pair of platinum
If-
rings. Did you just get engaged?
Just stay close to me, Zephyr, and if you stray too far, I think this connection might sever.
Okay, I will stay close.
All right, let's go slay whatever that thing was.
Dab it in Costello.
So this is a hallway that splits off here as well as ahead. And at the end of this hallway is another closed door.
My favorite.
And then the
Let's
hallway
not
continues
open
to the north.
doors.
Why not?
Let's figure out what's not. I don't like knowing that there are places that we haven't looked before we start opening doors.
Do that then.
All right, we'll look at the corner. It's around the
Okay.
corner.
This
watch a Squall
hallway-
inches towards the door.
Yeah, I kind of just.
Lightning bolt just blast past the corner.
This hallway extends on into darkness.
Boy,
My
that's a
favorite
long
Star Trek.
hallway.
Oh, no. I take psychic damage.
Yep, psychic damage right there. And then the hallway continues forward Yep. And there it splits off into another side passage, and then you see there's a larger room beyond.
Is there another door down here?
At the end of this short hall is
Another
Door.
It's symmetrical. All right. And there's a door here too.
Nope.
Nope. This opens up onto a room that the only other exit is a set of stairs
Going up around the corner. Yep.
Okay.
Now
And
we
that
can
probably
pick a
leads
door.
back down to where we came from.
Yes. Like right.
Uh,
has to.
Well, in that case, fuck that. Let's go in this door.
What?
What?
The
I
long
am
tunnel
I'm-
or the which door?
I was following Squall.
Huh? But this just goes
Yeah,
back
I'm
to the way
revealing
we
where
came.
Squall is
Let's go
going.
follow Squall. He's
But he
never
goes
lied
to-
to us ever.
He's always done his best to show us where the traps are. So
I didn't say that in character.
you said we
Squall,
were going to finish
there's
this
this-
region tonight.
This room. Oh, we're not going to finish tonight. I can tell you that right now. There's 3 sets of stairs leading from here. This set of stairs goes down into water. But now that you're
Nope.
up here, you can see that across this chasm. Yeah, there's an aboleth right there. Across
it
this
is.
chasm of water, you see another building with a chest.
Chest. Sploosh.
Oh god.
Just straight for it.
Yeah, just fly over. No, I'll keep an eye on him from the air.
Yeah, all right.
Well, we already have
Um,
more money than my entire family.
Yeah, split 6 ways.
Does it have a sign pointing to it that says "Get your treasure here"?
Yeah, right. It has a
sign
sign
above
above it
it
that says
says,
definitely
"That's
not a fucking trap.
All right, Squall.
You guys are the
Your
worst.
history vision reveals this room or this area to be. It looks like there were wood carving tools all along the walls, workbenches, and you see staves lining the wall. They're all gone now, but
Oh.
in the past, it looks like someone was making staves in this room.
I relay said information.
Okay.
You guys
what-
really
wait,
going to stay back there?
I got you.
What am I
can't
supposed to do?
Have fun storming.
Oh wait,
the
I have a
castle.
ring of water walk. I'm gonna walk on
hold
the
on,
water.
hold on. Does your past vision show the chest?
Yes, it's actually one of a few, but
Oh,
there's
okay.
only one here remaining.
Okay.
I performed the mimic test. I observe which
Which
direction
is?
the train is.
Yeah,
Train is
I can just
pointing.
open it with my mind, you know.
Where's the fun in that? I open the chest.
Oh, what?
It's locked.
Son of a
Oh.
bitch!
You don't open shit, bitch.
I cast
These
Dispel
tools.
Magic on Celestia's Ring of Water Walking.
Don't you fucking dare.
Just sink like a stone.
Yeah. Like now this bitch. I jiggle the lock.
Oh, I'm gonna say thieves' tools.
Okay.
But your idea is cool too.
It doesn't open. Is the acrobatics?
Well, yeah,
your thieves'
acrobatics
tools
is
check?
yeah, it's the same. Well, plus another +2, so 23.
Okay, you are able to pick the lock.
All right.
Inside the chest, Squall and Irynyx, you find a long wooden black staff, the head of which is gnarled. And then you find a small it looks like it has bark on the outside. It's a weirdly shaped round with like a point at the bottom. And it's this rusty reddish brown color.
A what?
But it feels like it's an object. That's really
Like
all
a
I can
wooden
describe it
spinning
as.
top.
Yeah, we found a dreidel.
Yeah.
No, all right. I'm sorry.
What are you
Spherical
talking
on
about?
top, and it doesn't come to an exact point, but it tapers off towards.
So it's
the
like a
bottom.
teardroppy shape.
Yes, there you
but
go.
upside
Thank you.
down.
Okay,
Okay.
like a
But
dreidel.
made of bark, rusted, barky looking texture.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah,
give me
like
a
a dreidel.
nature
Oh,
check?
it's an egg.
An egg.
Squall, you're not sure what it is. Irynyx, you recognize this as the heart of a treant.
Oh,
Hey, didn't we need that for some reason?
Something. Yeah.
we did.
You're the one that was
Oh
supposed
no,
to be
it's
taking
one
notes
of
on
the
that.
it's one of the upgrades for the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And they stick his junk, and I throw it in the lake.
Don't you dare.
Does it appear magical?
Yes, it would need to be identified.
Go figure. Well, I'll tuck the egg away, or the heart rather.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me, if you want to take a few minutes, I can take a look at the staff and figure out its.
Squall, can you go back to the platform real quick? And Celsia, can you go back to where you were?
Oh boy.
This is a fun. This is
There
a fun
we go.
area I came up with, Nick.
I was 5 more feet forward.
Well, I mean, like I flew back, but would I be in midair or whatever?
No, because you're flying over and you moved yourself.
Okay.
Like it was longer than. Yeah, so that's fine. So Squall, right when you are about to dive into the water, you see this white face of this creature coming up towards the surface of the water, and it has eyes coming down the center of its face. And you see like it's swimming up, and then once it gets towards the surface, it reaches up with these long gangly arms, and you see this thing surface and reach for you.
Oh, good.
And that's where we're going to call it for the night.
Ooh.
I knew it.
So next week we will start with this encounter and see what this thing is and if it's alone or not.
Yeah. Thanks for splitting the party, Squall.
Oh.
You can go in the water
Really
after.
split?
no
I can
one's-
literally see you.
No one's ever allowed to make fun of
Jesus
Celsia for
Christ!
triggering.
Let's get a bunch of
everyone.
dog walking leads for fucking Aerashka.
Yeah.
She can like try and we'll rip it to pieces, trying to run in different directions.
Everyone, break
And
out
on
the
that
child
note-
leash.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight, everybody. Thanks for cashing in those points. The players appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And we will see you all next week at 7 p.m. Central for episode 19.
Bye.
Bye.
Um,